We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Minnesota Twins and the San Francisco Giants. Ready to deliver, here's the first pitch. Fouled off.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
1-1. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Not a bad night to bring the parka along. 54 degrees at game time. Weak grounder down the line at third. And the throw to first is in time. One gone. Coming to the plate now, Howie Kendrick, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Price is a strikeout master on the mound. It will not be uncommon to see him reach a double-digit strikeout total when he goes out there. He uses that to his advantage in just about every start.
He sure does, Matty V. And I think one of the keys for him is he gets ahead in the count early. You'll know if he's on when he gets strike one, strike two early on, and then he expands the zone, has great command of his pitches, and has a knack for making hitters chase pitches out of the strike zone.
Christian Yelich is in with two away as he takes a ball 1-0. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Checks his swing, but this will be strike two call.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that into the box now. Ketel Marte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Settling in now, Mookie Betts. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And that's high for a ball, 1-0.
Going to be a long day if he executes like this, punching tickets right out of the gate.
A ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes now. Here comes the 1-2 from Sale. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Here's Nolan Arenado as he would look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Line drive to left. Walker is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. And he is in there. Now batting, Brian Goodwin, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Betts at third with 2 away. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
As a hitter, you see a pitcher working east-west. This is where you got to tell yourself to stay tall. You can't cover.
And we'll have to leave it there as this. All set for the start of the inning. And striding forward, the designated hitter, Austin Meadows. Now the first pitch here from Price. Lifted in the air out to left. Giving chase is Goodwin, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. Edwin Encarnacion to the plate now, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 1-1. A runner at second, nobody out. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Just trying to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Weak grounder back to the mound. Ball's there, and he is out at third. So a runner on first with one out now. And into bat next will be J.D. Davis. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Liner towards second. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Up next for Minnesota, Christian Walker. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Strike one to start the at-bat. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Walker was born in the state of Pennsylvania. Is a first baseman, of course, but he can also be found in the outfield, as is the case in this one. No score here as we play inning number 2. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Arenado's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go as the third baseman, Miguel Andujar. And that misses ball 1. Taken, but called a strike.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. And now a pitch on the way. Ball 3.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
Full count now. 3-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. So digging in now, Willie Adames. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
It's out 1-1.
Called strike in a dangerous location there. 1-2.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
He'll try again. 1-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Now to the plate, Starlin Castro. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Sale, playing here in his age 31 season. He throws a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and a 2-seam fastball. Into the corner and slicing foul. Another 1-2 delivery. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. Striding into the box, Austin Hedges, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. And it's a ball and a strike to Austin Hedges. 2 balls and a strike. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
3-2, full count. Fouled away. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Brandon Crawford digging in next.
Brandon Crawford.
First pitch coming. Here it is. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. A ball and a strike. Third inning, no score to this point. A ball and 2 strikes to the Twins shortstop.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
On to first, and the price is right here, 2 away. Austin Hayes the next to bat. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ball 1. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Non-competitive pitch right there, runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. To 2-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3. Started to go around, but it's a called third strike. That will retire the side. Bottom of the third now, and that'll bring up one of the better clutch hitters on the landscape, David Bodie. And that's dead center for strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone. So striding forward now, Carson Kelly. And now a pitch on the way. A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strikes.
And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Yelich is under it. And that's the second out of the inning. Two gone, and that'll bring up the infielder Ketel Marte. Fastball. A ball and a strike to the Giants leadoff man.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
Sale has his target. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. 3-2 pitch. Count remains full. And he struck him out. His 7th of the. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman Howie Kendrick.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
1-1 the count now. Fastball on the inner third, taken for a strike. Line drive, that's a base hit into the right center field gap. He's around first, heading for two. And the Twins have something brewing right away. It's a leadoff double. In is Christian Yelich. Line drive, base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out. In now, Austin Meadows. As he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. And the run will score as the Twins grab the early 1-0 lead. Throw won't get him. Edwin Encarnacion now. As Price starts him with a strike, it's 0-1. And they're runners at the corners now. No contact there from Encarnacion as the count runs to 0-2 on it.
With 2 strikes now, a runner at first. Do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Good time to try to put the ball down in the strike zone. You can either get a...
And not in time as the run scores. The next Twin up, J.D. Davis. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid...
And the throw to first is there. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Mookie Betts set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
To 1-2 now. Fly ball heading for the alley. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And there's a base hit on the line. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away. And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar. As Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat here at strike 1. And this one gets away. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. 1-1, here it is. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Oh, he couldn't catch up with the gas that time.
Hey, there's a ton of reasons I could give to you as to why this guy has been such a good pitcher in his career. But I think this is the biggest one. His ability to work out of nasty jams. 2 guys in scoring position right here. Interested to see how he works out of this.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Miguel Andujar becomes out number 2 this inning. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Fastball, and it gets by him, a swinging strike. Second and third, 2 away. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at bat.
Now a look and a throw back to second, and he's back standing. And another foul ball. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3 and 2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Now a spin and a throw back to second, but he gets back in time, safe at second base. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Stepping into the box, Christian Walker. Here comes the first pitch.
The left fielder, Christian Walker.
Now the fastball was swung on and missed. At third, Arenado. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. So one away here with the bases empty. And Austin Hedges will be the next to hit. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Ball one. Hedges is widely considered one of the elite backstops in the game, of course. His skills behind the plate are well documented, and in a position like catcher, that makes a big difference for his team every night he straps it on.
And for obvious reasons. And he allows the pitching staff to throw any pitch, any count, knowing they can bounce that breaking ball and feel like it's coming right back to him. This guy, he is really one of the special defenders in our sport.
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one.
No strike.
Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Starlin Castro. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball one. Fastball just a bit low here. He's behind 2-0 now. This is line to left. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double. Standing in now, David Bodie, as Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat here at strike one. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. And they do have him squaring with 2 strikes as he gets this one down. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carson Kelly. He flew out in his last at-bat. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one, 1-0.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the infielder Ketel Marte. Couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. New inning set to get underway, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Austin Hayes.
Austin Hayes.
Now the first pitch here from Price.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. Here's Howie Kendrick. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Kendrick waiting, now the pitch. This is line to left. Goodwin is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. So coming to the plate, Christian Yelich. He singled his last time up. Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike one. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And they'll back him off a bit with a fastball in, but it's 3-1 now.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
The 3-2 pitch. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Austin Meadows. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. Now the 1-0. High in the air out to center field. Marte is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Here's Mookie Betts, 1 for 2, including a double back in the first. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. He doubled his last time through.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Look.
And now, meanwhile, here's a ball headed out toward deep left center field. And this is going to clear the wall. A home run. At the plate, Brian Goodwin. Guess he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The windup and the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Now a swing and a little bouncer softly hit to the right side of the mound. And that's the second out. Here's Miguel Andujar now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fly ball right down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 7th inning ready to roll, and that'll bring up the power bat of Edwin Encarnacion. Now the first pitch here from Price. Line hard, but this will be a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batter.
Stepping in, J.D. Davis. He's lined out and hit into a double play in his first 2 trips. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
3-1 the count now. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. Now at the plate, Christian Walker. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
On the this B2 zips it to Castro for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that. Last half of the 7th here, and up next will be Willie Adames.
Not shortstop.
And it's the outside corner. It's strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The ball and 2 strikes.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
The tag, and he is out. So here's Starlin Castro. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
If he doesn't shorten his swing up right there, there's no chance he keeps his bat back.
2-0.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders, but now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
2-1 now. And he lays off again, ball 3. David Bodie will be next. Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. And it's fouled away.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
Here now the 2-2. Hit out towards second. And that's through for a hit. Into the box now, Carson Kelly, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. In the dirt here. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Ready to begin the 8th, and now it'll be the catcher, Austin Hedges. Back to work now is Price as he gets ahead to start the inning. It's strike 1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th.
The batter, number 35.
Joe Kelly takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford, trying to get that go-ahead run to scoring position now as he puts this one down. To second for 1. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Austin Hayes. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. On the ground to the right side. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only 1 away. Into the box, Howie Kendrick. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And Castro will put this one away for out number 2. And here's Christian Yelich now. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Both teams with 6 hits so far. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marte is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And coming forward is the switch hitting outfielder, Ketel Marte. First delivery to him on the way.
1-0.
The 1-0. Is a fastball well off the plate, but offered at for a strike.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. All even now, 2-2. Now the pitch. Hit in the air to center field. Under it is Hayes, and that's the first out of the inning. To his left is Crawford. So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Lays off 1-0.
Count 1-0.
2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away. Next to bat for the Giants, Nolan Arenado. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
Very rarely, Matt, do you see a first pitch changeup hit out of the ballpark. That tells me right now that this guy was up there looking for the changeup in that last at bat. We'll see if they pitch him any differently here.
1 ball, no strikes to count. In tight, awfully tight. 2-0 now.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
3-1 to him now. 3-1, here it is. Hot shot on the ground to short. Crawford fields it cleanly. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball. All set to start the 9th in this one, and standing in is the DH, Austin Meadows, and he fouls this one off. Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. The 1-2. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here's the 2-2. Fouled off. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. So stepping in, Edwin Encarnacion. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt.
1 out, nobody on. This one's down to third. Gloved by Arenado. Throw on to first will take care of Encarnacion for the 2nd out. Coming to the plate now, J.D. Davis. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's a 2-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that 2-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. So here's the cleanup hitter, Brian Goodwin. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Giant center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count. Fouled away. To 2-2 now.
Really deceptive changeup right there. It died right before the plate, and he was left reaching for air.
Gloved by Kendrick. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. In now, Miguel Andujar. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. And Kendrick squeezes it for out number 2. Stepping in, Willie Adames. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Yelich is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Stepping up now, Christian Walker. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Got him fishing that time, 0-1.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
Breaking ball called just a bit low. The 1-1. Liner towards second. This will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out. Into the box now, Austin Hedges. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Hit on the ground to short. Adames scoops it up. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Digging in now, Brandon Crawford. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1. High in the air and deep to left center field. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double. At the plate now, Austin Hayes. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he'll get back in safely, as wisely he hadn't committed too strongly toward third base. Ready with the 0-1. Swing, and he pops him up. Castro over to his right, and that retires the side. Stepping up to the plate, Starlin Castro. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Hit high and deep to right center. Hayes on the run for it. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Stepping into the box, David Bodie. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. And first pitch swinging as this is bounced on the ground towards short. Throw gets him, 2 down. Now in the box, Carson Kelly. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Line drive to left. Walker is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball. Digging in, Howie Kendrick. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Liner towards second. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. Tony Watson takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Stepping in now, Christian Yelich. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. Go ahead run at first. Nobody out. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. A little roller toward the hole. Fielded cleanly. There's one. Return throw is in time. And what do you know? They do get the double play. Now it'll be the Minnesota DH, Austin Meadows. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Set now for the bottom of the 11th, and that'll bring up the infielder Ketel Marte.
The center fielder, Ketel.
From the stretch. This is skied into short left center. Here comes a left fielder. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Mookie Betts. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. Here's the 1-1. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential winning run is aboard at first. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard up the middle. And that's in there for a base hit. His 3rd hit of the game. So now to the plate, Brian Goodwin. High in the air out to center field. Hayes is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. So digging in with a chance to win it here, Miguel Andujar. As he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. Called strike at the knees, 1-1. Spin and a throw back to second, but he gets back in time, safe at second base. The 1-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Yelich on the move. He's got it as the winning run is stranded to end the inning. On to the 12th frame in this one. And here comes the first baseman, Edwin Encarnacion. Swing and a drive. How to get that one, you'll need a 50-foot ladder to make the catch. A no-doubt home run. J.D. Davis the next to bat. As he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. Running hard, he's digging for second. Arms pumping, he's hustling for third. The relay, but he is in there with a triple.
Now batting,
Darren O'Day, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching. At the plate, Christian Walker, as he drives a liner to right center. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And to score is the runner from third, and they've added another to their late lead here in extra innings.
now batting, catcher, Austin Hedges.
And now he'll step off quickly and look the runner back. Into the box now, Austin Hedges. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? Zips it to Castro for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play. At the plate, Brandon Crawford. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
1, no strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A shot down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. He'll get it into second. But he'll be in there with a double. Standing in now, Austin Hayes, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike one. And looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. Off the plate.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
But an easy play over at third. And now at the plate, Willie Adames. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball one. And he fouls this one off. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. Fouled off. Fouled away. Now another 2-2. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Yeah, well, down two. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tied run to the plate.
And the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first out. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Grounder down the line at third. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Count is even at 2-2 to Starlin Castro.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
He loses him on ball 4. Ready now, David Bodie. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Left fielder looking up. And the track, the wall. And as Giants fans here on television, it is out of here.
The battle. The catcher.
To the plate now, Carson Kelly. Hit hard towards second, but this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2. Digging in the switch hitter, Ketel Marte. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. 0-1 the count. And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Man, a pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That'll.
Crawford dives. What a stop. Got him. 13th inning ready to begin, and set to go is the second baseman, Howie Kendrick. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. That's wide. 2-0. And a good eye that time to lay off the fastball. It's 3-0. Waiting next, there's Christian Yelich. 3-1 the count now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marte is there, and he has it for the first out. Digging in, Christian Yelich. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Joaquin Soria, the right-handed reliever, standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. Check swing called strike, 0-1. And right into the shift. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact.
As a pitcher right there, do not be surprised if he throws the same exact pitch. He was lucky to foul that one off.
And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting.
The number 4 Minnesota hitter, Austin Meadows. Hit softly down the line at first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Again, another foul ball. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And he fouls this one off. The set and the 1-2. Trying to go the other way. This is looped out toward third. But little trouble handling this one down there at third, as that will end the inning. Last half of the 13th inning set to go. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. First delivery to him on the way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Under it is Hayes, and that's the first out of the inning. Standing in, Nolan Arenado, working on a good line in this ball game. 3 for 5 thus far. Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. On a great pitch there, caught him reaching. It's 1-1. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. 3-1 now. Pitch on the way. Out, he somehow gets that one by him. 3-2 now.
He was in a great hitter's count. Should have been looking dead red, but instead chases after a pitch that he couldn't do anything with and would have walked him.
Hayes on the run for it. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Now the Giants' number 4 batter, Brian Goodwin. And a ball 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. That's lifted the other way out to left. Walker is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more base. Striding in, Edwin Encarnacion. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. That swung out and missed, and we're even at 1-1. A 2-ball, 1-strike count to the Twins' first baseman.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2-ball, 1-strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
Throw to first is in time for the first out. Into the box, J.D. Davis. He made it to third on a triple in his previous appearance. First pitch coming. Here it is. Grounded up the first baseline. But a foul ball here. 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor. 3-1.
And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. So striding in, Christian Walker. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Swing and a liner, but gloved by the third baseman for the out. Striding in once again, Austin Hedges. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Fly ball right down the line and left, and no one will track it down.
And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, That's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit out.
Oh, and he snags it out of midair, and that ends the inning. On to the bottom of the 14th, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Miguel Andujar. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. Popped him up. Hedges is there. One away. So in now for San Francisco, Willie Adames. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike one. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a bases are empty, one man out. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this is down for extra bases. And there's your winning run moving into scoring position. And he will make it into second base as the winning run is in scoring position now with only one away. Here's Starlin Castro. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Yelich is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with two away now. So a big moment in the ball game here. David Bodie, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base.
And that last at-bat when he went deep.
And the Giants will walk off winners. So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he wound up with 3/4 of the cycle. Couldn't get the toughest one of them all, a triple, but it was still an outstanding showing with the bat.